Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Hey, we're back at it, ready to have some fun with Lucky 7, the Holiday Toast Double Oaked. Yes, Lucky 7 Holiday Toast Double Oaked. So, a lot of people, a lot of my subscribers, and even a lot of my patrons, like, hey, Judge, what are your thoughts on Lucky 7, the Holiday Toast? Like, we know that you love, obviously, the proprietor from Lucky 7. It was your #1 whiskey for 2022. But what are your thoughts about the Double Oaked? So, I've had Double Oak before, and I've kind of shared my thoughts and insights, but I've never actually reviewed it. So I wanted to go ahead and get this on the channel. So what do we know about Lucky 7 as a whole? So Lucky 7, just kind of Cliff Notes version, was started by two friends, Michael and John. So Michael and John shared two things. They loved two things in common. They loved whiskey and they loved movies. So as you can tell here with the whole theme of the brand, whiskey and movies is what they kind of shared together. So they started this brand. So they are essentially sourcing whiskey from Barton 1792, at least for the most part. Sourcing whiskey from Barton 1792, and then in this case, it's a double oaked. So while we don't know the exact age of the original whiskey, plus how long is spending time in that secondary barrel, it is a double oaked product. So that's one thing. But a lot of people have said, hey, Judge, does it belong in that category of like the elite of like the best of the best double oaked? We're talking about Peerless double oaked, Woodford Reserve double oaked, Nulu double oaked, or even Old Forester 1910. I've never actually even thought about it, like comparing this double oaked compared to those heavy hitters. So it'd be very interesting to see, how does it compare, how does it contrast, and see what it's all about. Cool? All right. Let me get into this one. So I poured this already. So this one, they always come in at exactly 115 proof. So 115 proof. Again, we have no idea on the age statement, but 115 proof. Price, about $80. About $80. I've seen it for a little bit less. I've seen it for a couple of dollars more, but it's about $80 on the mark. I've seen this, it's available by me, like in Jersey. I've seen it in Jersey. I've seen it in Maryland. Hell, I was down in Texas this week. I saw it in Texas, out in Houston as well. So you can definitely find this Lucky 7 Holiday Toast, this Double Oak. You can definitely find it out in the wild. But if you can't find it near you, you can also go directly to their website. So what I do like about Lucky 7 is that they do actually post everything, all their various different, sub brands, if you will, and whether or not if it's available online. So actually you can find it directly on their website. No honey needed. All right, let's get into this nose, folks. Whew, better than Peerless Double Oaked? I don't know. Better than Nulu, Woodford, Old Forester 1910? I don't know. I don't know about that. This is going to be an interesting one. Let's see. Now, if everyone, obviously, if you watch the channel, I'm a huge Barton fan, right? I mean, I love myself some Barton. Great quality whiskey. So they took Barton and then they double oaked it. I mean, that by itself just sounds like a home run. Hell, maybe even a grand slam by itself. Oh my gosh, this is nice though. This is funny because my verdict, I'm gonna give you a split. It's like two different verdicts. Number one, the verdict is going to be whether or not if this is a buy or do not buy. But then number two is going to be how does it compare to some of those other big hitters that I've mentioned. Cool? All right. All right. So on the nose, I'm getting a couple things. This on the nose is very caramel forward, very cinnamon. It reminds me almost like a caramel, cinnamon, but with like some a little bit of notes like some banana kind of mixed in. It's almost like a little Cinnabon, like those little desserts you can get actually while you're in the mall or in the airport. It reminds me of like a Cinnabon, but having like a little bit of maybe like some diced up bananas in there a little bit. So caramel, cinnamon, bananas. Very nice. Gosh. Very nice on the nose. And I mean really nice. All right. We didn't come here to nose bourbon. We came here to sip bourbon. So let's go ahead and get into this. Real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Lucky 7, the Holiday Toast, the Double Oaked. Last but not least, please make sure you also subscribe and hit the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. Woo! Lucky 7. Cheers, everybody. Woo! Woo! Add a little bit of kick to it. That is, yep, 115 proof. Woo! All right. Wowzer. Let me get a little bit more. My eyes are watering. Oh, okay. All right. That's a good thing. All right, we got a couple things. So number one, everything from the nose matches the palate. Lots of caramel, a good bit of cinnamon, and also the banana notes also are all in there, kind of combined and kind of mixed in together. What I like about this is the fact that it's not your traditional double oaked. It has more of like a softer kind of caramelized sugar kind of a note, if you will, to it. So Judge, and it has a nice long finish, by the way, extremely nice and long finish. So Judge, number one, is this a buy? Number two, how does it compare to those other items I mentioned earlier? So number one, this is a definite buy. This bottle is just damn delicious. And I mean, flat out amazing. For an $80 bottle that's double oaked, I love, obviously, Barton juice by itself. And the fact that this is like a double oak Barton juice, I mean, that's like, yes, you had me at hello, right? I mean, this is damn good. But how does it compare to like Peerless, Nulu, or even like a Woodford? So I'm going to say this. They're different. How are they different, Judge? When I think of a Peerless double oaked, a Nulu double oaked, or even a Woodford, they are some oak bombs. I'm talking like deep oak all day, every day. This is not that. It's not that deep double oaked. It has more of like that softer caramel, cinnamon, almost like that caramelized kind of a sugar kind of a note, almost like a creme brulee kind of a note, if you will, to it. So it's slightly different, but is equal, but it's different. So I wouldn't say it's better, but I wouldn't say it's worse. It's almost like a Switzerland in a way. It's different. It's more sweet, more softer than it is those traditional double oaks that are just oak. And guess what else? More oak. It's not that, but damn good and definitely worth adding to your collection. All right, my friends, till the next time. Peace, cheers. A little bit of whiskey in here. Salute. Take care, my friends.